Hey, this is Jason with the local locksmith company, and today I'm installing a coated keypad handle lever lock. This is a Schlage, and you see the box, it says light commercial right there. But this one is the FE595 model. Alright, I've installed several of these. They're real simple to install. We're going to install it on this door right here. The door is ready to go. A few things you should do before you install the door is prep the door. Make sure it's got the holes all right. Make sure everything's lined up right. Make sure everything lines up. The door is all in good shape. Make sure you read the owner's manual and find out if it has batteries in it. This one comes with batteries, and this one will store 19 codes at one time. It will give me keyed access with an override key, and it will also allow me to enter with a code. So I'm going to set the phone down and I'm going to get to work installing this thing. So we'll put the phone right there for now. We're going to install it on this door right here. So turn it just a little bit. So if you need any, we're going to install it right on this door right here, and then we'll keep you apprised of what's going on as far as if it needs any, if you need to see anything in tighter view. Okay, so all the contents are in the box. So we'll take the contents out of the box, lay it on its side. All the contents slide out into this little tray. I set the tray out to the side. And in the bottom of the box is one override key. Okay? So we're going to hold on to that. Nothing else in here. There's something in there. So there's something moving around. Maybe there's another override key. Alright, let's see. Nope. What is this? This appears to be packaging. Oh no, I know what this is. Okay. So this little screw right here goes in here. So there's two screw holes here, and then there's this one. It goes in the offset screw hole so that when you put your lock on your door, it's going to hold it through the other side of the door, so you don't have to have 6 hands. There's a one-person operation. All right, now we're going to hand the door. Handing the door means the lever comes from the factory like this. Well, I can't put it on the door like that, so this door head lever, this handle, has to be flipped around facing the other way. And to do that, there's a little pin right there, and then it comes with a poker tool. And I'll set the phone down and the camera down, and we'll get to doing that right now. So, alright, so there's a poker tool inside your little kit, along with your battery and all your other screws and such. There's the battery. Alright, here's the poker. This is the poker tool that we use, and we're going to use that to rehand this door lever, this handle. So we just slide that in the hole there, and we push on it, and we push on it. At the same time we push on it, we slide the door lever off. Door lever comes off, we just flip it around, and we slide it back on. Now it's handed properly. And that's basically all there is to it. So the first step involved with this is installing the latch. So to install the latch, we got to look at the latch, and we got to see which side the latch goes out toward the outside of the door, toward the door frame. And it's always this curved side. So that when it goes past the door frame, it hits that. If you put it on backwards, it won't work properly. So we put that door in, we put that latch in here. Then we'll find the screws that come with it. Should be in this bag right here. We'll take a couple of these screws out. These screws hold the latch on. There's 4 of them. And we'll put the screws in and we'll screw it in. Now, there we go. 1, 2. Latch is installed. So now the latch is installed. We'll take a look at it. So the latch, this is toward the outside of the door or toward the door jamb. When the door's swinging open, when the door's swinging, you want that to strike it just like that. If you put it in backwards, it'll go in, but it'll slide right back off and it won't provide you any security. Okay. All right, next thing we're going to do is we're going to install this side. This side goes, okay, the square right there will go through that hole, the big hole right there. We'll go through right through here. The wires will fish right up underneath of here. And then this part will be done. So that'll go under there. The wires will go under there. That's done. And then we'll line up this. We lined it up. So if you can see in there, it's going in the hole just like it's supposed to. And now that's installed. So we're going to hold that just like that. We're going to let the gravity hold that on there. The next part is this part. And this is where that plate comes in. Or that screw that we put back in. Okay. So this piece right here, we just go put it on there, it's going to fall right back off. However, that screw that we put in there, since we put that screw in there, that screw sticks out just enough to grab a hold of this plastic thing and hold it in place. So now once we slide this black thing on here, we got to slide it on the correct way. It goes on this way, it goes toward the inside of the door with these 2 things facing in. We slide the wire through the little square hole right there in the bottom. Let's make sure that they didn't, oh, they just, okay, make sure it's right. Make sure that's the top. It should be labeled top. Top, okay, so everything's correct. Then we slide this in here like this. And we go just like this. Let's make sure everything is... All right, I'm gonna have to put the phone down to do it. So it's going together just like it's supposed to. All right. Let's put it together real quick and then I'll show you what it looks like. Let's see, let's get it turned a little bit. Whoopsie. Alright, let's get it this way. Alright, back up to where it was. Put everything where it needs to go. Line the screws up. Line everything up. See, why does it feel weird? I'll take a look real quick. See why it's going anywhere funky. Okay, just like that, and that's how it goes. Okay, so now that screw is holding this plastic piece on here. Okay, and now you can let go of it and it doesn't, the door lock doesn't fall off the front and it doesn't fall off the back. So now what we're going to do is we're going to connect these wires. This wire is going to connect into the harness right here. It's going to connect right in, part of the instructions, right here. Right here. So we're going to connect this one to here. This one right here is going to connect to that one. So I'm going to put it down. I'm going to flip the phone and show you how to do it. So we take this wire and we take this wire, and they got to go in a certain way. And we connect them just like so. All right. Now if you can see it, it's right here. Now it's connected. So they're connected. Okay. And then you see this one goes to the battery. The battery connects to the one end, and then this goes and controls the lock itself. All right. So now I got to tuck the wires in along the side. There's a trick to that, but it's not too difficult, but it is a little tricky because you don't want the wires getting scrunched, and this battery has to go down here, so let's put that right where it goes. And then that goes there. And then we'll grab the battery. We'll put the battery in it. All right. So now the battery's going to be in it. Once we put the battery in, we'll tuck the battery in. It made a couple little beeps. So there's that and that. And then take a look at the instructions. This has to be configured a certain way. There's a this little block right here, this where that is, that has to be configured a certain way according to how everything works. So let me take a look and see how that has to be configured, and I'll be right back. All right, actually that doesn't have to be configured a certain way. It's configured the way it's supposed to go right now. So now our next step is to put the cover on, which we're also going to have to reset the handing on the cover because the cover's backwards as well. And we do that the same way, where we just take this poker, we poke that hole, we pull the lever off, flip it around, and slide it right back on. So now it's proper to where its configuration is supposed to go. So we'll put this on here now, like so. Let's see, something that feels funny. Okay, that's what it's got to be, just like that. Let's do. Oh, I gotta get that out. It'll go on. It just sometimes it takes a little bit of time. Just like that. Okay. All right, so it's on now. I can hear the controllers working. So I'll leave it, see if I can let go of it. All right, I can let go of it. We'll take the two long screws out of here. That are these ones right here. And these ones go right in here. And here. And then I'm going to take and screw these in. All right, see how it's now All right, so now I believe it's installed. So let's take a look. So now it's not working unless I flip it. Now when I flip it this way, when I flip this way, so it's not working here. If you look at the latch, if I flip it this way, it works. That's the manual override. So it's always locked here. So it's always locked here. And then I can also use the key, which there's a little plastic piece covering the keyhole. So you want to take that off. And then the key will only unlock it when you need it. So if it always stays locked, you turn it. But you can't pull the key out. You have to lock it back up to pull the key out. So it's locked again. And then you can use the code. And I'm going to tell you, not tell you the code, but I'm going to show you the, so I'm going to hit the code right now. Okay, and now it works. And it times out. See, it blinks when it works, and when it stops blinking, it stops working. So works. When it stops blinking, it stops working. So about 15 minutes, 10-15 minutes, and it's installed. And let's close the door. And we'll go outside. We'll go outside. And we'll see how it looks. Let's see how it looks. All right, looks good. Can't get in. Now we'll try the key. And we can get in. And I'll try the code. I'm going to pump it in. Code, and it's in. Code, it's in. Code, it's now it's not blinking no more, so it's locked up again. Pretty easy to install. This is supposed to be a light duty commercial one. This comes with everything you need in the kit, in the package. This is so we can give access to somebody when we're not here. So once we give them a code, we can delete that code and then go from there. But it's the Schlage FE595 light duty commercial lock. Pretty quick install, pretty simple. No drilling in required. Everything comes self-contained in the package. It comes with two codes on it, preset into the system, and a programming code. You can change either one, but generally I wouldn't change it unless I needed to, because nobody knows these codes anyway. But I'm going to put a special code in there for the delivery driver so he has a code. Been Jason with the local locksmith company. If you like the video, I appreciate if you hit a like. If you want to see more, hit subscribe. If you have a comment, you could leave a comment. I would appreciate that. If you have any questions. And thanks for watching.